Hello and welcome back to the Redstone Guide. Today I'm going to be going through a super simple and fully automatic bamboo farm. Now this is very similar to my sugarcane farm, so if you have watched that, I heavily advise you basically steal the design from that and just replace the sugarcane with bamboo. But anyway, let's get into this one. So I have built the foundations of this. You want to have 8 blocks going along, then a space, then 8 blocks going along, and then on either end you want it to be 6 deep. Obviously this set of 8 blocks going along is indented by 1 and down. So we're just going to build the basic frame of the farm, and we're going to throw in, you don't obviously have to use the same blocks that I'm using, but you know, I think these blocks look extremely nice. Now you always want to use your glass panels if you want this to be on display, just to make things look even nicer so people can look in on the design. I would recommend you building it 3 high, yet you can build it higher. 3 high is the minimum though, in order to do it like this. So we just need to throw the rest of this stuff in. Then we're going to throw in our dirt, and this is going to run all the way along. Now water obviously flows for 8 blocks, so that's going to flow in each of these and they will meet at the center. I'm then going to throw in a casing around this glass just so you guys get an idea of where the roof kind of is for this build, so you guys can understand how much room you need to leave in your build. Obviously this means that the whole build itself is now 6 high, because you've got to remember those blocks underneath. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now we're going to run into this bit. So what you want to be doing is throwing in a line of blocks. I'm going to use blue blocks just to differentiate kind of thing, and we're actually going to get ourselves some pistons and observers. We're going to throw a line of pistons in, and you want this to be on the second block up, just to determine once something is grown, it's going to get broken at the earliest possible point besides the root. Obviously you need the root to stay there in order for it to keep growing in future. Then we're going to throw observers in above just to detect when the bamboo grows this high. We're going to fill in the sides as they're now no longer needed to be exposed, and we're going to throw in that. Right, now we're going to come to the back, and we're going to go behind the piston. We're going to run a line of blocks, super simple, and then we get ourselves a piece of redstone dust and put that into the back of all of the observers. Now we want to fill in this side as well, just to make sure that it all looks very nice and is tidy. You want to hide away all of your redstone, so I advise coming around here as well. And we're just going to build a back to this. So yeah, this is fairly simple. It kind of goes with the same kind of redstone as was used for the sugarcane farm. It's very nice how observers now do this feature, as before you had to use block updates using furnaces, and you had to use furnaces and a piston with sand on it just to check for block updates. Okay, so that's all boxed off. I'm actually going to put a roof in, and I'm going to leave this here, you know, this opening at the front. Now the reason for doing this is because this design is 100% modular, and what I mean by that is you can place them on top of each other, you can place them next to each other, but by placing them on top of each other you get the most efficient design possible, just because when you place another one on top, obviously the items get thrown off of the dirt blocks that would be on here, like running along here kind of thing, and then they obviously drop down straight into the water stream below. So yeah, that's super simple. I'm just going to grab all of that stuff. We need a hopper, a chest, and we actually need to throw in some bamboo. So first of all, we're going to get the chest and the hopper in place. As you can see, I've put in glass here. Now that is done for a reason. Glass is a transparent block, so you can actually open chests through it. If you put something like a piece of concrete there, you can no longer open that block whatsoever. So yeah, keep it to the glass and that will work a treat. Then you want to shift and click on, like right click on the chest with a hopper, and that will feed it into that. Now all we've got to do now is get the bamboo, throw it in, and as you can see, I've got my tick speed turned up, but everything is growing rather quickly, and you've got a whole bunch of bamboo. Now if we look back at this one, I know that things turned up, but just look at the amount of bamboo, and obviously you can use that to power furnaces and all sorts. So you guys, that's been a super simple tutorial. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.